You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
The world dey move fast, especially in the social media space. Every second, plenty things dey happen, but wetin actually you dey look for? Interesting story dem dey na the social media wey dey shape your life. So, not wetin dey happen na the problem, but how e dey affect you. Welcome to Trends. Also, we dey bring you the real story dem behind the social media noise. From technology we don't take over the office them to see them where they happen to we every day. We dey dig deep, ask the hard question them burden story here. Join the conversation every Saturday 10 to 11 o'clock na morning na all Liberty Online TV platform them.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staff them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Hi yeah. Credibility, now we ability news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, that's a get the power. He count on me, he count on we anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, that's a get the power. Follow me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV there before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, that's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the view, the tell you what.
In a Monday, and at the start of a brand new week, now the Republic. The Republic will get different episodes every week, a new one. Last week we end the week. Well, we start the week with constitutional amendments conversation, and we end the week with a lawyer with a cry and tender resignation. The Bar Association at the end of the week for we, and we don't start a new week, and we start the week again coincidentally with the constitutional amendment bill debate. Well, that's what we'll say a very warm welcome to now all. Now this edition of the Breakfast Show where they come to you live from Liberty TV. And we where they bring this edition come to you this Monday morning. My name na Khadija Bangura.
And me na Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today na Monday, the 3rd day of August, 2026, inside this edition of the Breakfast Show. If you remember, on Friday, when we get the Breakfast Show, we've been talking to one senior lawyer, when Suleiman Banja Tijansi. Inside that interview day, it been believed, say, the AGM where the Bar Association be supposed for hold this past weekend, an opportunity for bringing them together as lawyers. Well, unfortunately, we also waiting unfold on Friday. We make the association not be able for all the AGM. Today, we they can do post-mortem. On the whole incident will be happen on Friday, say we see the Bar Association pull notice later on, say they don't postpone the AGM. We know say the police say they may get orders from above, where according to news we they get. Now inside the police then get information say them for stop the AGM for reasons best known to them. Where they can discuss that issue inside this edition of the show. And also inside this edition on I know say today Parliament got for sit down back on the issue we get for do with the constitutional amendments. More concerns there from people. We got for can sound the opinions of people again inside this edition of the show, as we'd expect say today the members of Parliament get for sit down back on the amendments within they make na the constitution. These are the issues where we discuss in this edition of the show.
Two big issues inside this edition of the Breakfast Show, and the first issue where we can discuss it gets for do with the Bar Association. As you all know, on Friday the Sierra Bar Association been done ready for start the first day of the annual general meeting. Outside the membership of the Bar Association be supposed for go meet, discuss about the 2-year tenure of Tuma Adama Jabi, we don't be president for the past 2 years. They be supposed for go give account, they be supposed for go give statement of account, how he run the association for the past 2 years to remember them. And on Saturday, then be supposed for all now elections, wait for usher in a new executive. Tuma Adama Jabi being supposed for run back against Martina Bendu Egbenda inside that particular elections day. If we all know, build up to the elections, tensions been there between the two camp them. Supreme Court order versus Supreme Court order. The final one now, it gets for those side the Supreme Court be order the Tuma Jabi executive for publish the list of members them, whether the paid up members them, and also forgive the bank records of the members there. Well, it being published that membership list there, but Martina in team be end up right back say they notice a discrepancy then they inside the membership list where the Tuma Jabi executive been published. Well, then tension there so be the build up small, but everybody be hopeful say then they go into this particular AGM outside them for go resolve all of the issues there so and gets a fresh election. Well, we na the media be anticipate today we might for the talk to the new executive way for don't take over the Bar Association. Unfortunately, the Sierra Leone police been stormed into money and block the entrance. Outside lawyers them not been get the opportunity for go inside the hall outside they be supposed for all the AGM. This chaos been there for about 2 hours. The lawyer they not get access to the venue, and later we see this clip from this AIG. They address lawyers. The law just take this clip that we can talk to Suleiman Banja Tijansi.
For some reasons or some circumstances beyond our control, we regret to announce to you that this conference, your AGM, will not hold to you. So I'm here to please kind of ask all of us to go back home. Informed accordingly. Unfortunately, I will not tell you the truth other than the fact that security. So you got that principle. Who did you write to? Who did you write for Korea? Who did you write for Korea? Well, that's your answer. For security reasons, I regret to inform you that you are video in here. Thank you so very much. We'll kindly ask you to go back home and inform that you left to stay around for you. We'll stay around.
All right, that's not the AIG for West. But they address the lawyers them and tell them say, unfortunately, the AGM not the whole, but the Bar Association gets a record of police presence anytime we then call AGM, because I remember waiting be happen Kenema during the elections we usher into Majabi as the president. Police presence, in fact heavy police presence be did. Well, we get Suleiman Bajat agency with we na the studio we na a very senior lawyer and a very senior member of the bar, and now one person we be done day between the issues there. So from after we then come out Kenema, they don't try for mediate before the emergence of the Lawyer Society, but it's like they not be able for get them right for let them come back together. 2 years down the line, a repetition of waiting be happen at Kenema happen again. Usai police bin go and cancel the AGM. Good morning, Mr. Tijansi.
Good morning, Liberty Online. Good morning, me family them inside the country and outside the country.
All right, the first question I go ask you now that also on don't say the Bar Association police presence, because for the past 2 AGM them na police presence they take over on our association, and you talk to plenty people then go tell you say una don't lost on our association to politician them. Also people like una sidom say this happen.
It's sad. What happen? They really unfortunate and sad for this country and for our profession. This is not the profession where I come in the 80s, where the respect we been there between the police and the lawyer them was exceptional. Where police meet you at it, they salute you as a lawyer. Where you see the late former IG Bambe Kamara, Nabui clients that in there they work with Claude Campbell, working inside chambers. The one will IG, I salute, they salute we. Say I can laugh. I say pa no salute me. Say Sule, Statijansi, picking lawyer no day. Where would they go na police office? Where the LUC or the IG or the AIG or the deputy IG? We know they wait in a waiting room. As you announcing a lawyer, you they go inside. Likewise, when they can with chambers, they know they wait in a waiting room. As they can inside, would they allow them for inside? This now be the mutual respect between police and lawyer in this country. If you see policeman go Bar Association conference, now for go perform traffic duties, for go park motor car, they will go inside. But not for even usher in people inside our conference. Now they do all things for themselves. Where did this start? It starts around 2015, I think. The time they sack Sam Sumana. When lawyer they meet in a law court to take a position on that issue. Then we self lawyers when have been a political office, call policeman and go inside court number 1, go arrest young lawyers them. We they try for come together for do waiting we form this association for do as a pressure group for all government accountable. From that 10 day, now this thing continue. Now Kenema again then go day, then Tinap day, then see the election, the actions they will don't take that election day no go be free fair. Then see ballot box don't broke, then see people they don't for them. They not stop the meeting. They allow the meeting for continue till they announce results in that kind of election day, in that kind of chaotic with atmosphere day. Then now, this Friday, then go stop meeting. They say for security reasons and others from above. Security reasons. What double standard? Just 2 years ago, when I did in a place where the security was threatened, when I not stop nothing, when I allow the election for go on, when I could divide it today, then now this one, who's orders from above? Who is orders from above? This now the issue that we don't campaign in this country against. Say this now they give bad name, now they make with they blame politicians there for interfere. Now we are fears. Show who that give the order. Is it a political order? Now order from you superior than the police force? Because I not see the legal basis for waiting and do so. Is it talk about clearance? The policeman they talk about clearance for waiting. Freedom of association is guaranteed now Constitution. People learn for assemble. Now that's not the idea we fit for democracy. Now the thing that one will make a democratic state. Even freedom to process the streets of Freetown. All man get rights for one. Then say notify the Public Order Act. Say notify the police. What you notify them for? So that when you demonstrate or you protest peacefully across the streets of Freetown, then go protect you. And then go protect the other one them where they do their lawful business. So that you no go and bug them, una no go and bug them, they say no go and bug una. That's kind of the reason we make would they notify the police. This idea is really, really wrong. And now I'm glad you would one thing. Where the executive of the bar don't decide for call an extraordinary general meeting, an EGM, where one of the issues they will go decide today, because this executive in time they done this August, I think August 18, for choose a caretaker administration, we go now lay the groundwork for make we go into elections for choose an executive. This now opportunity for we all. Now reset button that I think say the executive don't press for make we now come together and make sure say we do everything right and bring everybody on board.
Well, they can look at that particular notice the way the bar executive don't issue. But let we just go back, like you begin explain. You believe Sena from 2015, now una begin all of these issues of police and the lawyers them fighting each other. Now let we look at the stage where the whole incident don't reach. In your eyes, you see like the Bar Association don't be another institution where don't be captured by the executive?
Well, yes or no. I would say it gets political influence, but that political influence, now we, the young generation of lawyers, we want dabble into politics or want dabble into politics. Now then, the very one we need to see, we believe say they bring this politics inside our profession, because not to the first time this will get politicians there inside our profession. Even we own them, we had politicians. I don't be politicians, you know, for this country also from the late 80s, early 90s. We get people like the late Edward Ture. We get the late Seri Kamal. We get the late Osho Williams. We get presently, we get people that like Aji, I mean, Aji Man in Spain. These are all politicians, but no one day carry politics going inside our profession. We profession, a pressure group. We for all governments accountable for make sure say we protect our democracy, we uphold the rule of law, we take care of our own welfare, and we contribute to the national discourse in this country at any particular time.
Una be they draw the line and una days them. We make now we they see openly, even the current president of the bar. We don't host on several times. He actually don't tell the public say she is an SLPP and he not go left SLPP for nothing. And several other people believe that this politics don't divide the bar. Also, una be they draw the line between professionalism and that of una political interest.
With politics, not they go inside the law courts. With politics, not they go inside Bar Association meeting. With politics, not the kind of studio they represent the Bar Association. Because when we hold office, and now that I go advise the one they hold the kind of, when you hold office as an executive member of the Sierra Leone Bar Association, when you go public, you are there to represent the Sierra Leone Bar Association. And in representing them, not to what we don't decide no more on the resolution they will don't pass, but you did it for defend the values of this Sierra Leone Bar Association. And you did it for talk about what we believe say the how this country for the. You know did it for your own political. I not go be secretary general or treasurer of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. I can't talk about my political inclination or public. No. When I did a political forum, we can discuss that. But when a day they discuss about bar association business, I know that say bar association what they represent now a pressure group, now an independent body, a neutral body, where they for a particular purpose. And that purpose they have to try for seek for make sure say I implement wherever they go.
People like Kunam, when a very senior member of the bar, a lot of citizens they blame una say, Usa una sidom te politician they hijack una association una hand.
Well, say the bar association usually na younger people and they serve. The older you go, inside you force 10, 15 years, you understand, you want serve. After you don't pass 20 years now they go, you're not so interested, Pass will say you want to run for president, But that has always been the tradition. Now the younger ones them can become more active than the older ones them. Now that will meet and that they continue. It just happen now say the younger ones them where they come, wanting to say this is an association with them for use as a stepping stone to their own political career. Quite wrong. When you want to use politics, not use the bar association. Go by your politics like how we do. When I want to do politics, I don't get nothing for do with the bar association. I left, I go SLPP, the people who vote for me, the delegates of the SLPP, I go a campaign day and get me position. I've been the Secretary General of the SLPP at the same time I was treasurer of the bar. I know one day bring down the car inside or take down the go inside under. All things for draw the line. Usai your politics stop and usai your service to your profession begin.
Kenima divide una as an association. The one that will be aggrieved, say the elections not be free and fair, like what you have been say, then form another association of lawyers. Up till now, they're not able to register it. And the other party will belong to the Tuma Jabi executive. Whenever they come to the media, then they refer to this other faction, saying a social club. All of them things that don't feel the divide between una association. When I get an opportunity for unite the bar, join and the owner set up various committee for investigate what happen at Kenema. But una be miss Mr. Tijansi.
Yes, we miss him because passion be high. The one that will go from lawyer society been believe. You understand? See what happen and they're outrightly wrong. The one that will benefit from that chaos also you understand be determined for hold on to power. In that situation, they are very, very difficult, for mediate. But we try our best, and I think to say we get certain 2-3 areas them where we get common ground on, And I think to say now we can go into an extraordinary general meeting, attempt this for make we all come on board. Lawyer Society, Bar Association, all lawyers, Sierra Leone, may we all come on board. A reset button, they don't press her now. May we all go to that EGM day. May we go see them pass resolutions them. We go satisfy we all. We go address the issues them we Kenema bring out. We go address how they go forward. And we go set a committee. We're very important. From where this thing begin to now, waiting cause this tear so. Go back, look at we memorandum and articles of association, see what in did and what in not did will make this happen, and even consider whether we will continue with this bar association being a company. Because being an association will be get. I say I don't bar association will get constitution. Now they don't change them to a company incorporated by guarantee. Now the directors, shareholders, now we talk about. And me, I don't know how this come out. Because I had me research over the weekend. England, the British Bar Council, an organization, the Nigerian Bar Association, the Ghanaian Bar Association, who we all now the same law with the practice, who all belong to the same Commonwealth. They all an association they get. So I don't see the justification for this because not even best practice, So me go think to say this is the time we go discuss all that. This committee will go set up, go look into all them in there. And address and advise the way forward so that we will make this association also even better than the last 120 years we done did.
Why you hopeful say the EGM go bring una together? Where we all know it will be happen again after the Kenema incident. We know it will happen at New Brookfields Hotel, now another EGM.
No, this one will bring me together because this EGM they give the association back to the membership.
How?
Because then they go tell we say, they own term done, then they go. Make we decide the way forward by choosing a caretaker administration, and we lay the terms of reference of that caretaker administration.
But
that alone,
like when a membership may be interested in the association. So Uda
well,
go vouch say
this one,
need a part of this executive.
This one, you will see how we under go full.
When I don't begin
I will tell you, say this we under go full up, you understand, because this is not the opportunity. The Lawyer Society, they say, they not do that election, they fine. The Bar Association lately not they perform the role they're supposed to perform. Now we get a meeting where they don't give the association back to we. We all as lawyers there. Say when I decide now how now can this association go forward. So I think to say anybody will elect the profession and elect the association, go one camp and use this opportunity for see how we can change the trajectory for good.
Now we watch this clip of Alfred Commander, where na the former PRO, I say former because he tendered resignation on Friday, say he not day part of the race again, and he they resign as a PRO. Lord, just watch this short clip and we'll come back to you.
Cry because we don't organize this whole event, and we call it the answer. This is so disappointing. We cannot do anything to get them in at all. So this is so disappointing. So disappointing.
So as of now, people know go inside now. They set the time for the AGM for start 10 o'clock and long past 12 o'clock now. So what's now the situation?
The situation is that we come this morning, and because we don't organize this event for all by 10, we don't send out invitations to observers, to media houses. The colleagues then don't come out from Bo, Kenima, Kailau, Falaba, Kono, and all over the country for to attend this AGM in Tumani Conference Center. But unfortunately, myself and caller received this morning that they don't come, but they don't get access or enter this particular hall. So I actually decide for come at this place, and then I reach up yonder because this one not been there this morning, and they not allow people to enter at all. So I talk to them, say, what's happen? Why una no one allow access to the venue? And then tell me say they get orders from above that nobody not for go inside. Why nobody not for go inside? Do you have a court order? Do you have any where they able to show me why we not for go inside this particular venue? They say no, they don't get anything we then get. No court order, no nothing. Pass brute power, raw power. That's nobody know to go inside. And we don't now. They don't even make them into two. Whilst we did inside there, and we get we colleagues them. Some of them they then come up home, then they out here. Some come out Kennyman and they out here. They cannot even access inside we day. And we also get some colleagues them way because their hotels them there. Some of them now them lodge, but they cannot equally access the hotels them inside them. So it's really sad.
So it long past 12 now. People then they go now. Some lawyers they go waiting next the election, the AGM.
All right, that's now Alfred Commander, the former PRO for the Sierra Leone Bar Association, Mr. Tijansi, a lawyer that shed tears publicly because he believes the state powers, they don't use them against them.
Yes. I like, I feel for him in passion. Any efforts all go in vain because, as I say, the interference by the police, we don't know, made them give a reason. But so far, so how me see I unjustified. Very, very unjustified. But then again, as I tell you, now we start them. Now we invite them first. Now, then can now we not even invite them. For can block we. So all this now in the issues them where we go for SIDOM, as lawyers them we'll go na this EGM for consider. So that thing then like this not go ever be. So that the police then they go now conference for perform the role they always been they perform with own time. Traffic duties. Make sure say all my motorcar park fine. That's all. But when you can inside we hall for enter or for come out, they don't get nothing for do with that. I don't see why they forget anything for do with that now. this is a professional body. We represent all lawyers in this country with specific mandate. And in a body where the law in this country recognize. Now I make all sides. Then they say for choose member for good day. Including even this electoral commission, this act within a parliament, the search and nomination committee. The Bar Association will be represented there. PPRC were represented there. That is how we recognize this institution be in we polity. So me believe say, the police, the high-handedness, we self-contribute towards it. But that no matter, we for condemn them. And I hope say the IG or whosoever go investigate this and find out what cause this and address them. Because we as lawyers, by God in power, will go address them.
Did you see this coming after all waiting be done they happen for this particular AGM? You been foresee this kind of things?
I'm not expecting like this for happen. Because I tell you how optimistic I've been there on Friday. Say we go there, we go come out there, we go choose who that we will choose, and that person there, you understand, we expect and say it go come and unify the bar. But now so God say for be, now so it be. But now we don't get another opportunity. Oh, not to tomorrow. Right now, we can start for Unite the Bar with this EGM.
Who's the problem there? Now the Tuma Jabi executive now be the problem?
Well, we fet the be or fet don't be, you understand? It's saying at this side or this side. You just listen to both sides and try to make sure say you find a solution to the problem. So I'm not thinking at the time this for begin share blame this, that. I think say this is not the time for find solutions. We don't blame all this while and I just the divide we. So now meeting to say Una and we, maybe we all sit down and ask the right questions for make sure say we find solutions. Rather than we begin go back. You understand? That could be the committee will go set up for look into all that one day and see that say who that get blame now. This not the thing that we will go do for make sure say this not this then can blame they are not arise again. Who that not do what he is supposed to do. Make sure say he go they do what he is supposed to do. Because then thing they are things they were supposed to do will not do, and things they will do what will not supposed to do.
What if the same politician there hijack this caretaker committee you wanna there about for set up, and if una set up this caretaker body, eventually they get for conduct the elections. What if the politician them we don't hijack on an association, go back into this caretaker body, hijack them just so then put whoever they want for let be the president of
it not go be because we are lawyers, you understand. Now we they go choose. For go choose people them who believe say no politician. Listen to me. No politician no go. I don't tell you say we all for come together. And if we all come together, that means to say lawyer society, the one they at the Bar Association, the one they will not be even active. You get people that will not even active, but we don't think they are going to make them active. All come on board. We go make sure say we nominate a caretaker body. We will all trust. We will believe say go be independent. We don't go choose people who know that they say these are too political. They tomorrow then go bend them so.
Why are you optimistic? Say the lawyers society go for the parts of this EGM. We go for go set up a body for
when I don't talk and I say I don't need between the two people. They are not so. I know what both sides want, and I know say with this kind of opportunity, it go address both sides and concerns.
Mr. Tijansi, did the Tuma-led executive manage the whole situation well from McKinney up to Friday? We won't have been supposed to forget on IGM.
You see, the Tuma executive from the beginning they get problem. They get problem. I tell you the election, how it's and we elect them. And when you don't get problem from the election, you legitimacy they at stake. And as such, you know we get a united front. So you don't expect Tuma to achieve anything in a divided bar. And a divided bar and we instead not make effort for unite. So therefore, I mean no one even for wooden color. It's just let's say like period we all go and forget now the history of the association. So from Kenema to this Friday, you understand? These 2 years, now wasted 2 years, I would say. Because there's nothing we can achieve. We will not come together. especially when he can for perform the role where they form for perform in this country.
People at foresee say even after the EGM, it will go for further divide the bar because some people already believe say the Tuma supports and in supporters them not go for they participate actively now the issues we get for do with the whole bar association because of how the whole situation turn out for be.
I don't believe so. People in the situation and day before. Now the majority, you have to go with the flow. If you elect the bar association, too many executive and the people who they support, and then have a lawyer there. Then say for sure, then say one for see the bar association as a strong bar association, they can't even on day. Then say they aspire for that. I've been watching one clip na the internet where they interview young lawyers them when they how disappointed they are about the bar association where they can join and what they can meet. This na where they go all across the bar. You know, I want to make we all be optimistic this time and support this brilliant idea for me to go back and press the reset button and start all over again with the caretaker directorate.
Let me watch this clip of somebody will be the run for the Secretary General position na the bar where na lawyer Fire Sawane. Let's just watch this clip quickly though. They can analyze some of the allegations them we make inside that clip there.
Let the world hear it. Because it has a list that is eligible list to conduct this AGM. And I will say it, let the world hear it. This is abuse of power. They are going out of their power. It is an abuse of power. The Attorney General, as he said, gave these instructions to the Sierra police and said the AGM should not go on.
It was Ibrahim Fire Sawane. He be the contest for Secretary General position, standing boldly in front of cameras, accusing the Attorney General saying the powers to the police. And even before now, we see inside the Attorney General, we don't write a letter to the Tuma Jabi executive where this whole issue starts, and they reply back to her and say, you not get no business for interfere in the association, in as much as he's a lawyer as well and titular head of the judiciary, but the bar supposed to be independent. And now that is lawyer Sawane accusing him saying I send police pandem.
Well, you see, the accusation must start with the accusation first. This night they happen with this word, orders from above. When you see orders from above, the amount of things they will me read this weekend, apart from Sawane, if somebody tell me say na the IG, other one tell me say na the Chief Justice, the other one tell me say na the Vice President, or na the Chairman of the Police Council. So you see when you see orders from above, then they look at the order of superiority now, they go up, you understand? They go blame all man. You understand? Then they go believe say now the police they give we the citizenry the impression say now politicians they control them. Rather than the law will make them control them, how them for make sure say they investigate and dispense justice and fairness to the people. Because of their kind of behavior there. And I lead to all that one day. But when it comes to the letter between the Attorney General and the President of the Bar Association, the Attorney General and a lawyer. You understand? He's not a member of the Bar Association. It's just happens saying your job we get now a principal advisor to the government. And because of that, now the titular head, what you would call ceremonial head of the bar, you know, you don't get power for one the bar, to my right, we say, you know, but a ceremonial head of we, he can advise we. So if you write a letter advising Tuma that, you know, now so the articles or memorandum say, you know, you don't exceed your term, you know, if you postpone, if you fix the date and all that in the day. Now basic advice. We not see that as interference. I see that as advice where you expect for your ceremonial head, you know, to the executive head of the bar.
Now two people and they flex their muscles because Tuma have been come out clearly and respond to the Attorney General and tell and say they not get rights for giving instructions na the bar.
Well, now so in see I'm saying instructions they give them. Me see him as basically as advice. We the ceremonial head of the bar will give the executive head of the bar. And I notice the anything they say for Canada before because anything they would have for don't do privately. That's not my opinion.
This caretaker body, where you believe say when they get on an EGM on Thursday, according to the notice we come out from the Bar Association, and for them they want for handover to the caretaker body, and both camps. Oh no, apart from Alfred, nobody no step down it na the race. This caretaker body, you think when I go able to get a body where we able to conduct a free and fair election for the bar?
Yes. We able. Me self knife them for give me the opportunity in academy to conduct fair and fair election where I been the older Mike the rowdiness and wouldn't call not be make myself frustrated and commodity. I would have done it. It's so easy for conduct. Now, this is a professional body. You know, these are people who are supposed to be honorable. These are people who are supposed to be noble. Now, then they come together for choose the leadership. Why that for big problem? It only be problem because you understand of this trend within our country now. You understand everything. You understand you get for force yourself panel. No, allow the process for choose. It better for make you get leadership position where you earn. Who you know that they say you get the mandate of the people that then put you there, and you don't say you legitimate. Don't forget one where you know that they say alhala de bien. How alhala de bien where you get and so alhala go de bien you where you the ruler, where you the rule. We not good.
Happened these 2 years.
Nine. Because for the last 2 years, una said they see every day when I get the two camp then I get na television and radio inside the same. We say I don't talk am over and over. If we not get one bar and one voice, we not gonna be effective.
What are the powers then of this caretaker body?
This caretaker body, basically, you understand, as I tell you, in an interim structure, we go lay the groundwork, you know, for elections, bring people in together, make the elections, because now, with the holiday, the High Court don't lock from Friday. Mm-hmm. You see, most people let me there around just because of this election. And I sure say, this election don't postpone indefinitely, so all man they go. So let's say we come back, October, you understand, we fast track and make this election happen, you know, so tempers go down, cool down, we go look into the rules and regulations, we go pull all the cases in a court, because it's very important. If we come together, you understand, this EGM, we for resolve, for put all cases in a court, and left until we say for solve your own problem. Because the court not solve the problem. As far as me don't see so far, the court, you understand, they double the problem, Pawi.
Why?
They compound it because look, decision and they will not take. Who for don't settle this year, long time. They didn't court, they not take. Decision and they will take. You see how controversial they be. Look at this one who come out. Then they say this, you understand, then they say that today. You see, so they know they help the situation. So it better for make we decide we all matter indoors than we left to somebody for decide. We not lawyer. Would they come together and decide case them for people there? Why would not for able to decide our own case?
If both parties where they contest right now, Martina and Tuma, decide for run again, even where the caretaker body go down there in charge, will that be allowed?
They get right. Everybody get right for
Is
run.
that progress?
Me, I want everybody we want run for get right for run, and everybody we want vote for get right for vote. As long as you get it for paying subscription.
That's going showing the progress in uniting on because now then they run right now with all this confusion.
It go help for bring we together. If we allow open the game, everybody participates. Everybody we want would call then we decide. That same day we don't decide. We know we get all this again. Now one great people when I go they call now for can talk to now the Sierra Leone Bar Association executive.
Ego and interest. Who's one will take the center stage in all of the issues that we lead on us?
I think both. People the ego them bloated, you understand? People then think to say they for represent the interest inside the Bar Association. You understand? We both wrong. Who would they that job they sacrifice your ego? The only ego we will get now the association in own. As a noble, we represent a noble profession. That night will be the ego we all for there around. That for be the interest we all for support, but not other interest. We want to other interest. We'll go now. Where election come, go. Nobody not stop you as a lawyer for go seek you interest or for go serve. You know. But when you come inside the association, make sure say you come inside a neutral body. A decision of that body, they now you for talk about. Not to your own.
But una still get people in this association with into active politics. In fact, some don't even come out, they run for flag bearer positions, but they are lawyers, they are members of the bar.
Yes. Nothing wrong with that. Eddie Tulu was a member of the bar. 1996, he stand for APC presidential election. Me now is Secretary General. You know, nothing wrong with you being a politician. But what you really say is, this association, not a political outfit. This association are a pressure group. If you can't there for serve, you serve the purpose of this committee. You try for make sure say you implement the functions of this organization, the policies, the decisions, the resolutions. You make sure say you put on through, not your interest. When you talk on behalf of the Bar Association, you talk for the lawyer in this country. You know, you talk for a political party, or you know, you talk for yourself.
This division don't affect you to a point that turning like this, we serious matter we get for do the constitution, amending the constitution, the gone. Nobody know you from the Bar Association.
Exactly. The Bar Association Nauma will get. And to turn out the Bar Association don't turn up in this country for democracy and constitutionalism. Nauma Neminde. 1968 against Jackson Smith. 1996 against Bintumani too, when the present president was head of state. And on two occasions, Nauma will get Francis Wright and Ahmed. They stood. Now they like today because of putting the go on so. We will get something like this, they go on our country, where the premier organization, where they not before they the forefront, you know, for lead this debate and come out with position statement, would they fight for survival? Really sad and unfortunate. And I hope say this go done on each and every one of we members of this association for make sure say we try for redeem the image of food profession and make sure say it starts back for perform the role what they form for people.
But una as lawyers, especially the young one then coming up, una still interested in una association, una still get that energy for cleanse una association from the politician, the way to hijack them, as you say?
I think so. I think say the majority now make they call for unity. Now make all man they call say more come together. Even the one them where they support to man, they want to make we come together. No lawyer no go tell you say right now glad you put in the happen at the association. No lawyer no go tell you say proud of what in the happen at our association. We all one way or the other want for come together. But now somebody now we get for move and this not the opportunity for make we start that move.
When we talked to you Friday, you described all waiting the apostle as an unfortunate and embarrassing situation for owners lawyers. Now that you say this is the best thing will happen to owner for can get a caretaker body where you believe say you can press the reset button and bring everybody again under one umbrella. You say one of the first step the owner for do for pull all the cases the owner gets in a court and bring everybody together. Lawyer society will be don't register now. Well, they're not able to register it, but they don't operate and function as an organization. What are the strategies them from where you're sitting now, what you think so now go use for bring them back under one umbrella?
Well, now they say this nine are the opportunity. Lawyer society, if we get past one, we not care about that. I know, make no difference. What you mean no is the premier organization with the law na Sierra Leone recognized na the Sierra Leone Bar Association. If you want form your law society as another second group, nothing they stop you. Some continent they will get password, Nothing stop you for do that. But make we strengthen with you. Make all members lawyer in this country also, they na the Bar Association and respect whatever position the Bar Association do. And in that case, I want all man as na lawyer society na members of the Bar Association. But Kupa themselves don't serve na the Bar Association. So they are still members of the Bar Association. This Thursday, we can at the meeting and come as brothers, now all come together and make sure say this association has to go before. That 9 million clarion call to all lawyers in this country, whether you the any side. Let's come take ownership of our organization and, as I said, press the reset button and start all over again and make sure that this time we'll get them right.
Beyond the media call wey they make, one of the senior lawyer them behind closed doors, don't they meet with them for get them kind of conversation here, for see they attend and una press the restart button?
Well, that now that call I will make, because so the majority of my colleagues and senior colleagues, they're fed up, they're embarrassed. They not even want camp public for talk in there. But if we all vex, we all embarrassed, we all sit down, we not go solve the problem. So me self they call on them, make them self come this meeting. And sometimes from this meeting, yeah, so what you they talk, so very, very important. For make we the key stakeholders then now, make sure say we self can participate actively in the Bar Association, in terms of guiding them, in terms of advising them, in terms of mentoring them, so that, we're not going to make any kind of mistake there again. Because really, this BNTM, we all been on left hand. We just left hand will give the picking them, you understand, the young one there, And now, it already time where this to happen, I think that wake up call for we all. Senior, junior, not so senior, not so junior. No, we all come together and make sure, say, we do and right this trip. All man for come on board, and especially the senior man them, because we get a lot of experience for share with the young one them, for make sure say they able land to learn kind thing there in future.
But the signs them be there all over. Say una go reach to this point, and this call wey they make now to senior people, or be don't left the association to junior them. Why una no be don't make an earlier? Because at one point, people like Yada Williams write a paper, usai it outline all of them things there. They happen now. See, una association politician and hijacker.
Yes, this 9 of the thing. The politics was so rampant, that everybody not trust anybody. Everybody not trust nobody. Everybody feels to say this one, oh, do you have an idea? This one, why the party with party affiliation for dictate, you understand? We position inside with professional organization. Nine are the key question. It's large. Una get all kind politician there. Una get all kind paper there. We get paper the way pour APC, we get paper the way pour SLP, we get independent paper the way we na reporting no money they do. But when I camp on our association, we not go begin take una political affiliation or una political inclination and go inside there. We not do that. So why we self move for do that one day? So these are the issues we for address now and make sure say but we very important, you understand. Now make sure say the politicians and the inside, because whatever the Bar Association say all over the world, you understand, people take it very, very serious. So I think it in the interest, you understand, for inside. But as I say, which not the kind of host if you wish not in a host for make it inside. Politicians go inside, they will only inside party if we allow them for. So now make we block them, inside we association, we call them party. The people, which not go inside we association, if which not inside we association for open to much for them. So now we'll make sure say we stop all.
Then two Umaya with the fet for the presidency currently, they are both from the SLPP. And they tell them this last 2 years, they don't accuse Tumasi, they don't take the bar and hand her over to the SLPP. Tuma hardly talk on critical issues. Although the last interview na Liberty TV, I will put the question to them. A challenge we back say, for the past 2 years under in tenure, no critical constitutional bridge no happen where he not talk about.
All right. Okay. This word one not let now they also come out inside the SLPP. I don't tell
but
you
it's
this.
Not a secret.
No. Bar Association candidature based on you as a lawyer. They're not based on your party or them. Because when you say come on like from APC, it's not like I say APC they put a candidate, SLPP they put a candidate.
Well, that don't be the conversation during from the time of Kenima. Wara and Tuma they accuse them and all two boldly say yes in a APC. Tuma back say yes in a SLPP.
Which is unfortunate. Because not to Bar Association campaign, you talk about your party affiliation. What you for talk about then, what thing you plan for do for our association and what you don't do for our association in the past. And what you stand for, what for make we vote for you. Not to whose party you come out. Now make I say the conversation about say I belong to this party or I belong to this party where you did now a platform you answer for a professional body is unfortunate. And we know for desist from that. For the beginning, they aspire for Bar Association for Chokusa party with it. Because not to party business at the first for. Now the welfare of your membership, you understand, and for make sure say you achieve, you understand, the core functions, you understand, and abide by the core values of our association. Now you for the talk about how for trust you with anything, not to who say you come out or who them call. You know, one day the Bar Association business I talk about my party affiliation. No, I only come from party affiliation while they talk politics. Who for differentiate to profession from politics, because really politics are service. So anybody with you to say politics, that they go make you live in. I'm sorry for you. The young one, I'm sorry for you.
Mr. Tijansi,
Because you go always unemployed. Because almost in a 5 year, 10 year, they sack you. So find your profession and make sure say you know that this is that your profession the way you defend, you know. You pay attention, pana. Sabi am, so that tomorrow when you don't serve done, you get a profession for go back for pay you bills. You know, this time the other thing what they tell the young man there. Don't can make politics spoil your own job when I do you make. I don't make money for nothing in this country pass me law profession. Another money that they take up on politics. They know they pay. I don't ever get a political paid up job. Secretary General, they know they pay we. Now service. You they serve, you know? So
maybe that because you be Secretary General under opposition.
Well,
because if you party within a power, if you don't take job.
Not necessarily.
You know, from the one job, if they appoint.
It depends on that particular. When they take job, now you decide. You are going decide if you want to serve at that because a service. Yeah, if I want to serve at that particular term, or if I want to concentrate for my job, you may pay up job. That's not my decision. That's going to be my privilege. But you not follow say no more I go take. You know. I serve a government in power. I was a presidential spokesman for and President Kabah when he was in exile. You understand? But that's not mean to say at that time they are not take position. At that same time, I've been getting a human rights organization, Civil Liberties Congress. I was making statements against the very government. You understand? When I did on that platform there. My organization, they come out with statements. When my organization come out with statements, I therefore sign up.
So why are you quiet under this regime?
Am I? Have you not been reading? I ask you. Well, I was quiet until you bring me come back to the limelight.
You alone not able for turn back the hands of time and fix the issues na the bar.
No, I know.
Your opinion the way they expressed na this morning, is it a popular one among the membership of the bar?
Yes, uniting the bar is popular. Pressing the reset button for what I talk to people over the weekend is popular. That we have a broad-based caretaker administration, we cover all areas is popular because I don't talk to people on the other side where I believe say they sympathize with loyal society. Where if they give them the opportunity for some of that caretaker government administration, they go do it.
Uniting the bar with the stress this morning. Now, part of the slogan where Martin and Camp they move with United Bar. Is it that one I don't tire with to my administration? Uniting
the bar, don't they from after Kenema. We all the talk and say the bar for can together. You understand? Not to Tiwe Martina come with. Martina just adopt them as the only thing now who will make the bar performing all way there for perform by adopting that wooden call. But we all done the move towards uniting the bar. Beaucoup seniors there. And even judges been help with us find a way out.
Martina get the capacity for Unite the Bar?
Yes, I think so. Because it cuts across. Because Martina from I know I'm that much because I'm not in the junior bar, but for me talk while they talk to all man across the board, he appears to be a popular choice. All man trust him from both sides of the aisle saying at the campus scene, we go reach out and we will make sure say you understand he represents everybody in interest. I think to say capable in that regard.
All right. Many thanks. So you joined me this morning, Mr. Tijansi, for kind giving your own opinion on the incident where happened on Friday. As we all know, Friday, the Bar Association be supposed for start the AGM. Usai, the president before go give statement of in tenure, 2 years tenure to the members. And on Saturday, then be supposed for get elections for usher in a new executive. Unfortunately, police been go day and block the entrance to Bintumani, and police announced the AGM they don't cancel them until further notice due to powers from above. Well, we been get a very senior member na the and a senior lawyer, so the man Baja Tijanti, where in belief say on Thursday when they get emergency general meeting as announced by this current executive, then they go set up a caretaker body where they go press the reset button, try for reset the organization again and make sure say them bring everybody under one umbrella. But they can go into the next big issue, the constitutional amendment. As we now all know, the AG they go back today in parliament for go continue. Last week Tuesday, MPs then be start the debate on the constitutional amendment. Outside the AG been carry some proposal that we get for do with electoral reforms. The one gets for do with the PR and the first past the post. This don't be a topic of the conversation. But before that, the APC and the government be meets outside and set up a technical committee for discuss the issues there. One of the people who will be the part of this technical committee representing the APC, now lawyer Adi Macaulay, where they can't tell we exactly waiting at their position as a party. Will they take this short break? We'll come back when we talk to Adi Macaulay.
Salon they take action for every mama and every pikin. Together we go reach zero. We all for take action so no mama no go die where it give life. No pikin no go die from preventable sickness. No pikin no go left behind for take maclate. The race to zero day on now.
But zero no go happen by chance. If you na mama or belle woman, take action, go na clinic early. If you na papa, take action, support mama, care you picking for maclate. If you na chief, take action, encourage belle woman then for go hospital for a well body one. We all for take action for save the life of we woman and picking them. So join with today for take action for reach zero. This message they come out from the Ministry of Health together with the Ministry of Information and Civic Education.
Salon they take action for every mama and every pikin. Together we go reach zero. We all for take action so no mama no go die where it give life. No pikin no go die from preventable sickness. No pikin no go left behind for take maclate. The race to zero day on now.
But zero no go happen by chance. If you na mama or belle woman, take action, go na clinic early. If you na papa, take action, support mama, care you picking for maclate. If you na chief, take action, encourage belle woman then for go hospital for a well body one. We all for take action for save the life of we woman and picking them. So join with today for take action for reach zero. This message they come out from the Ministry of Health together with the Ministry.
All right, welcome back. You still watch the breakfast show live na Liberty TV, and this morning we did look at two big issues. Them we don't know with the what we get for do with the cancelled AGM of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. We be supposed for start on Friday, and we they go now to the constitutional amendments bill. As we all know, the country they go through a very important process right now. Last week Tuesday, members of Parliament and be start for debate the proposal where the Attorney General and Minister of Justice been go to them na Parliament, and them proposal I get for do with electoral reforms. The MP them don't start this debate today, then they continue, and hopefully from the information Liberty TV gets now today the MP then they vote for some of the things them where they want for see they amend inside the 1991 constitution. But before that, the government and the opposition party, the APC, then be meet for discuss some of the reforms there, and the APC be set up a technical committee where been comprises of senior members of the All People's Congress APC party, and one of the people them will be represents the APC in the technical committee. They would win at the studio this morning when a lawyer Adi Macaulay. Good morning, Mr. Macaulay.
Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, listeners, and good morning, viewers.
All right, as I don't tell we viewers them, the country they go through a very important process right now, and una party they part of this process. Then be sent una for go sit down with government representative for una discuss some of the proposal them. Firstly, we say all the conversation then be started and also been centered around.
Khadija, before I answer your question, make I just try for give a perspective or a narrative for make Sierra Leoneans they know why we do so today and how we get here. When I all recall say the All People's Congress take a very strong position when the 2023 election results were announced. It was our position, it is still our position that those elections were stolen. As a result, we boycotted getting involved in governance. So we international partners we become, we talk to we as an opposition. And we being an opposition and the party we elect the country, we put the country before power. We decide, say, in as much as it is our very strong belief that the elections were stolen, Usa we don't reach, so let we try for see how we will move on. One of the ways of moving on is for make sure, say, we put proper system and laws in place for make the steal of 2023 not happen again. As a result, we former leader and presidential flag bearer Dr. Samuel Kamara with a team engage the government and the international community and end up for sign which we call the Agreement for National Unity. Clause 3 of that Agreement for National Unity say we for set up a tripartite committee, we for ensure say we look at all the systems, processes and laws we get for do with we election. And for ensure say we put mechanisms in place, change laws, change regulation, change practices so that waiting they happen 2023 not will ever happen again. Because if we allow that for continue for happen, then Salon not will ever go before. As a result of that day, we get for come back na governance and we start for implement. But we realize say government be they come out, especially the chief minister, they come out and give, they give out perspective of the progress of the resolutions where they reach now the tripartite. We're basically not reflective of what actually be the happen at the ground. So as a result of that one day and the refusal, one for make we get what we call the Parliamentary Oversight Committee of ECSL and implementation of constitutional and legislative reforms. We get for go back and boycott. As a result of that second boycott day, we get moral guarantors coming in again. We culminated in an agreement that was signed on the 20th of April 2026. As a result of that day, we come back into governance. And one of the resolutions of the protocol way the APC, the SLP, the government and the moral guarantors be signed up now that we for set up a technical committee we comprise of APC lawyers and government lawyers, and let we talk and see how we go push forward the legislative agenda way the tripartite be done recommend. Specifically, we be look at Resolution 36 and Resolution 78. Resolution 36 get to do with the appointment of commissioners na the ECSL. Resolution 78 get to do with the type of electoral system we would use. So as a result, we set up a high-level technical committee. On we own side, we be get myself here, Adi Macaulay, we be get Honorable Timbo, we be get Dr. Richard Conte, we be get Aaron, Honorable Aaron, then we be also co-opt 3 other younger APC lawyers that we join with. And the SLPP side, you be get the government, you be get the Attorney General, you be get Dr. Emmanuel Gaima, you be get Paranta Wali, and you be get lawyers from law officers where they represent the government. So we work on the issues here where we be done, narrow down to a point where we agree, say, we forget a retreat, where they go get a broader discussion. And this retreat here, not just we within at the technical committee, which for also include the respective leaders of parliament of both political parties. So on we own side, we be get Honorable Abdul Kagbo, we join, we when are the leader of the opposition. We be get Honorable AKK, we get Honorable Daniel Koma, we get Honorable Aaron, we get Honorable Catherine, we get Honorable Aminata Sisa. I think there was an additional person. We be there.
Una sit differently as a technical committee before bringing the MPs?
Oh, we sit differently as a technical committee, but inside that technical committee, they will be get we own member of parliament. We not Aaron, where everything will be they take place. They now in they go and relate with own members of parliament, because not be one forget members of the parliament.
Because I asked
just hold on for me. Just hold on for me. We not be one forget members of parliament out of the loop. In fact, when we be they set up that technical committee day, it was our hope that the two leaders of both sides will come and join in at the committee. But parliament be tell we say, let we the professionals then do we own work, then they wait for we in a parliament. So when we don't finish for discuss with the Attorney General with your own team, we go now a broader grouping. We go on a retreat. Not okay. We beget on we own side, like I said, the leadership of parliament now, of APC na parliament be dede. The leadership of SLPP na parliament be dede. The Attorney General be dede. We get law officers, they will be dede. So we get them broader discussions here. There are things that we agree to, there are things that we did not agree to, and we decide, say, we for send them a parliament, for let parliament go look at them.
Because I ask this question, both leaders them, our own leader in parliament and the deputy leader of government business, tell we say, una be don't meet, una don't decide or agree with una they agree, una just come now to them and brief them as a technical committee.
I think that is not correct. What we do was now for narrow down on the issues, and we take them to this broader committee and discuss them. In fact, there are things there that we get breakout sessions, right? For example, before we go into the session, we members of parliament, we own technical committee and the members of parliament get at least 2-hour meeting for decide and agree on which we go agree inside the we go parliament, where parliament go discuss. So for saying we are kept out of the loop is not correct.
Narrowing down the issues then the also on be place the interests of salon people them, where you take into consideration on a parties them also get interest in all of this. Also on a place salon people interest.
So let's give you this. When the pre-legislative committee sit on this particular bill where they don't print them, they can't go to parliament. There was a pre-leg. Now that pre-leg, the many of we go, including Sierra Leoneans, ordinary Sierra Leoneans, we go there. Based on the discussions will take place, the leadership of parliament and the government come later on, say, based on the different views where Sierra Leoneans they don't give on this particular bill, we go adjourn this matter. We'll not go discuss it now. We send them back, make the government side go and engage the public, and they invite people for send the position paper them. So as a result of that one day, all of these things were included in with discussion. You go agree, say, would they go in then technical grouping, say it is almost impossible for take people bring and come inside there is no way we go able to reach any resolution. So if they ask that question, they are going to tell you, say, the interest of the people on our side was paramount. The issues we ordinary Sierra Leoneans, they cry about, those are the issues that we pushed. I mean, since this issue came back to the floor last week when this bill came to Parliament for debate, I don't listen to various radio discussions and television discussions. And many of the views of ordinary Sierra Leoneans, the way they call in and send messages, completely reflect the position of the APC. So I'm very much happy that we as a party don't listen to what the public say, what we supporters say, what the grassroots say about the bill where they go in parliament, and that now that position they will self go with. Majority of it, one is that the people not want the PR system.
All right, Lord, just hold you there. Say now on a position that then bring in the deputy leader of government business and parliament, Honorable Bashiru Siliki. We don't did at the center of all the conversation there. We don't they happen from the term where then begin discuss with the main opposition owner na the APC. Good morning, Honorable Bashiru Siliki. Welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning, Khadija. Good morning, Leoneans.
All right, we get
Good morning, my friend Adi.
we get Adi Macaulay with me at the studio. We now part of the technical team. We go represent the All People's Congress. Una self been get una own technical team. We sit down with them as a government. Firstly, una come inside in all of them conversation there as MPs.
Thank you very much, Khadija. First of all, we are lawmakers. Now they make the laws of this country. So any law we govern the republic, now parliament get the mandate for one. We all know say after every elections, not just this one, observers and players of the elections can look at gray areas and now can bring out suggestions and recommendations for future anomalies or future challenges will happen in any current elections. So let Parliament make laws to correct them in future elections. It happens in 2018. We do the Public Elections Act and strengthen the laws so that we will get an elections that will be acceptable. We all know say not every elections, not all man they accept 100%. But once we go after the elections, we do a post-mortem, look at gray areas and make laws so that in future elections it could be corrected. Just like in 2023, after the elections, we see the All People's Congress, we are clear, they say they don't accept the result because of one or two reasons. Accepted. They say they're not go the parliament, they are not participating in governance. That makes then go meet with government and then do a tripartite together with international players. That tripartite recommends one of the recommendations, the National Unity Agreement. They sign a National Unity Agreement, and in the Unity Agreement, one of the recommendations that they form a tripartite and look at the new laws and look at the constitutions and see where the requirements so that in future some of them challenges here with the claims they happen, no go happen. So in the National Unity Agreement, there were a lot of things we stated. One, that they for release political prisoners, they for pay backlog, we for share committees, the members of parliament for share committees based on numerical strength. All of that the government do. We make sure, say, as a government, we pay their members of parliament and their councillors their backlog. We make sure, say, we distribute with members, with committees at parliament level based on numerical strength. We make sure, say, all political prisoners we are released. We make sure, say, we form the tripartites, and the tripartites further now recommend that they do a review of the constitution. We as a parliament, we not be the part of that because the arrangements that be between the executive arm and the APC. Don't forget, say, we are a different arm of government with the legislative arm. In all of the arrangement they did, it was between the APC and the executive arm of government. We as members of parliament could tell you clearly, say, even the agreement of national unity, we don't only have a parliament it. But we don't bend backwards to accept and agree, say yes. Central governments don't go into agreement with the All People's Congress, and we respect the agreement, do ignore it before we officially as the parliament. We don't even go further for form a committee where they provide oversight on the National Electoral Commission. We form an ad hoc committee, and the ad hoc committee also be chaired by the All People's Congress opposition leader, Honorable Abukabo, who all the inside. So that one then how we fell backwards. So then we come the AG bring the parliament the constitutional amendments. That constitutional amendments that based on the agreement where they say they go do then at the tripartite level. Make the recommendations, then they transform into a constitutional instrument. We we believe say as members of parliament, we do business and for make law. Once they don't do all the consultations, they don't agree. Once the documents come to we, now parliament documents, nobody, no stakeholder, not supposed to make contribution by that document because we believe say before the document come to we, the parliament, all the consultations for done, everybody for don't make input. But when we do privilege. We encourage members and stakeholders to contribute. Everybody gets in say. We end up realizing, okay, there are still contentions. After first reading, it becomes solely the responsibility of parliament and parliamentarians to do addendum by that document. But we go further. By recommendation of the moral guarantors, we bend backwards as parliament for say, okay, whatever don't happen, we not get right to make contribution to this document again because we don't do first reading and it's the property of parliament. But parliament in your wisdom bend backward for say, let we still allow a technical committee inclusive of the All People's Congress and government for let them go sit down back and do a thorough analysis and now come up with an
So owner as MPs not been there part of the technical committee, yeah?
No, wait till the one we did, but wait till we they make the law. We know one for being a referee and a player. We tell them say when they come into say we for be part of. We say no, let them as technical persons. Let them watch at the document.
But Mr. Macaulay say MPs then be there part of this technical committee.
Yes. So MPs them been there, but it's not parliament. Don't forget say MPs, political parties, members of parliament are also members of political parties. So if MPs them been there, they were not there representing parliament. They were there like how Mr. Lawyer Debakoli say, Honorable Aaron Aruna Kuruma being there as a member of parliament and also a member of the All People's Congress, so that every decision when they reach, they go able to communicate to their party in parliament. So it's not wrong for the member of parliament DD, because members of parliament are also members of political parties. We are also major players in our political parties. So if possible, even when they ask for technical team, if possible, say members of political parties can send members of parliament for to represent them. But without the talk of parliament as a holistic parliament, we are not part of that one. So we allow them. We say, Mr. Adebakoli talk at this. He said we tell them, say, let them go as the professionals, let them document, and let them arrive at a decision. So then go. They look at the document, they minister to the effect, they arrive at decision. Now, based on their decision, now that thing, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, they all collectively decide, see, now we don't decide, we don't reach a decision. But before we reach the parliament holistically, make we get a retreat, also we will explain to the leadership of parliament, waiting we don't arrive at. So we go now to the make we go now okay for the retreat. In the retreat, we as leaders of parliament we expect see because we don't bend backwards, we will not be supposed to bend backwards because once the law make a process on start, again we hand now we no more now get right for make decision on the law. We now say let we go listen now to we technical person the way they don't meet, they don't resolve, so that we all in that room, in that chapel room, also we go at the retreat, we go listen to them. And we go make your suggestion, and now we go now come out clearly and can convince the members of parliament. Say, okay, the technical committee don't meet, leadership we say don't go meet to the technical committee. Now finally, now this will arrive at. Before we go, the WIO representative, the Sierra Leone People's Party representative, Honorable Parental Government representative, DH, they don't brief me. Just like nobody expects, the Mr. Ademacaulay, Dr. Richard Conte, Mr. Lawyer Tibu, they say for them brief the APC members of parliament.
They're not been doing.
We accept. No, listen now. Once they don't brief even before we go. So we don't know see this that be then decision here where they don't reach out. And because we didn't trust the people and the way go represent government. Because in negotiations, we for pick the people that will know say once they reach decision for we another level and we're supposed to accept, we're supposed to respect their views, because if we not trust them, we're not going to put them before for go represent you. So when they can tell, we say, hey, now this will not arrive at all, we say, okay, we're not going to not go listen. To be greatest surprise, oh go, we are there almost 2 hours. The all people's congress they say, okay, let them go brief their own team. Because I know we feel say that we don't brief them before we reach. So when they go, we now after 2 hours we come back. The AG begin for present say we don't meet. These are the decisions we don't reach. We then begin with the selection of the electoral commission, the chairman of the electoral commission and the electoral commissioners. They talk say okay. Then give it a briefing day. They tell you say in the threshold like 50 plus 1 plus half of the 20% in half of the districts. They give you all them things. Then they tell you say even the PR they not be done resolve at that moment before they go. But understanding be done there between them. Then at the committee where Dr. Richard be there. Then Ade Timbo, lawyer Timbo, 2 of them. Now because there are 3 persons they represent, the 2 of them they together with the agent team, they don't get understanding between and amongst them. See, we for transition from first past the post to PR. But that one day they get for take a final decision. They're not for be rely on just that understanding. Then they get for take a final decision outside the entire team where they the technical team day. So at that point, yes, when the AG do the presentation, there were even areas where AG forget, where Dr. Richard Conte even get for statement. Where we say they all been there at the same page. So we get surprised when we reach that position there. We notice the APC members of parliament, they clearly stated no, they were not they're not there in line with waiting the technical team don't decide. We spend the whole day in that place, the Kalija. So, the whole day.
Honorable.
From morning to next. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Are you saying the technical committee, the APC member, them we been daddy, then we don't go agree on the PR system?
I don't tell you say according to them. Then they say because there are 3 members, 3 representatives the APC said. 2 of the 3 representatives been there a meeting with the other members of the committee where they don't get understanding that we for transition, but that one then for we get a final meeting outside, therefore don't agree. 2 of the members where we don't get understanding. Because there are 3 of them plus 4 of 10 members.
What do you mean by the understanding where they don't
agree among them? Say, but the final decision say they take that out as a resolution. Then when you don't agree now, so it's okay, that's all we go. But this one, Lord wait, let me day, Lord wait, let for 2 days, Lord wait, this one about system all day. Let all now can agree, but the 3 we don't agree now. So okay, well, these are the best one for go. But let me tell you.
Who done are them 2 members there we agree, Honorable?
Of course, I know say Dr. Richard Conte was part of that meeting, and Honorable Timbo was also part of that meeting. I think the person not been there at that meeting outside and say they been agree that been lawyer Adam colleague. If I don't, I think so. That was a conversation. But let me tell you, all of what they be grip up. I don't say APC a good party because we all at this point here. I think say we all at the same plan we get for move the country forward. It just knows more they use different platforms. APC they use the All People's Congress, we they use the Sierra Leone People's Party. But at the same agenda world, nobody know one rule this country and can't go there. We all want to push them forward. When the APC be in governance, this whole process of reviewing the constitution, not to today started. It does start from 1990, from Pakaba in 10. Pakaba in 10, a transition to governance and continuity. Dr. Anes Daikoroba was also very convinced, the All People's Congress Party, we also very convinced that because the constitution don't take too much from 1991 to today, is almost 30, 35 years, there are a lot of don't come and the world don't change, we can for move with. SFB believes yes, the process where Dr. Pakaba been begin is a good process, and then continue. We form the Justice Cowan Commission. We government at that time spent $4.2 million for constitute and make sure say a lot of consultations we are done. And let me tell you, most of the recommendations we did today, there be the APC government white paper of Dr. Nestai Kuruma. They don't agree in their own white paper.
Honorable.
And based on the recommendation of the CRC, they recommend. Hold on. If you don't understand this, I don't think that this PR system is a new system. Even the former government, they don't agree. The government, the election process will be transition from first past the post to PR. Because this is where the world is moving towards. These are the most countries.
Honorable, we can't discuss the pair, but quickly, let we just get lawyer Adi Macaulay for clarify few things them where you talk about. Mr. Macaulay, you waiting Honorable Bashiru Siliki say for them where una be then at the technical committee, suppose for can brief una members of parliament, where from there you and Honorable Paranden can do, and where them been going on at this retreat for una go brief them, then we go to clear picture say una be don't agree with the government reps them, then your own technical team, una be don't get a consensus. So then greatest disappointment where they reach now over 2 hours, una no be even don't brief una your MPs them.
Okay, before I answer that question, let's just touch on something where Honorable Bash talk about, say, the bill na exclusive property of Parliament. Once the bill long come, you don't get nothing for do with anybody again at no more. I want to let Honorable Bash know, say, them as members of Parliament are not just there on their own. They are there to represent people. So now the views of the people, now info be the utmost priority. And secondly, it is incorrect that once bill don't go inside Parliament, it is the exclusive property of Parliament. When you reach committee stage, if the public gets very strong views about something we did before Parliament, we can still call members of the public or people that were interested for kind of committee stage, put forward their own position papers or, asking questions. Basically, if not for get expert opinion, we can still bring expert them na Parliament. So for say it's the exclusive property of Parliament, nobody not get nothing for do with them, is incorrect, because you are there as the representative of the people. You are not there because you are Honorable Bashiru Siddiqui. You are there because you are representing the people of your constituency. So whatever you say there has to reflect what their views are. But going beyond, okay, just allow me. You can correct her later, sir. Bash. No. I know saying that my way be do. I know saying that my way be do very well in school, and you get a very big memory. So stop waiting. I don't want to make you stop me in mid sentence. Bash. I don't want to make you stop me. Let's just continue with the flow of my thoughts. Then secondly, we all get a different appreciation of probably waiting will be the good for. One, let's just demystify this. The technical committee was not there to take decision. We were there to narrow down issues. And when you look at the minutes of the technical committee, I believe now the last paragraph, it tells you, say, the technical committee for council, the general committee now, general grouping for council, they look at the issues where the technical committee don't narrow down, for look at things where both parties get a common ground on them, for look at other things and way basically controversial, and see how we for put forward, because the minutes agree and accept, say, will not be finished the discussion as a technical committee, but because of timing, we bring come forward all the issues delay. Then on the issue of the APC side, I know Honorable Bashiru talk for win at the APC. The reason why we they insist on having a member of parliament amongst we own team. Now the fact say we want we come out to we, they go to parliament and brief in colleagues them. You get Honorable Timbo you be get Honorable Aaron. So
But Honorable Bashir will say,
just hold on for me, Alicante. Let me,
as the party members, not as members of parliament.
So you know, it's a distinction without a difference, right? If you can a technical committee, something they way get parliamentary interest. The fact say you not come there as a member of parliament, you come there as a technical person, no mean say that particular issue they not for be of interest to you as a member of parliament. So like I say, I don't want to let Bashir talk for we. We members them, every time we get sessions, we get Honorable Aaron, we go back and brief the leadership of parliament on the issues.
At any point, then brief you, because when it talk just say you not been there now the side where then we get understanding about this much talked about PR system. At any point, then been brief you say as member now this we don't get understanding with the government side for say this PR system, now in the one for go with.
So let me give you this. When I go law school in England, I do one subject where they call negotiations. What in negotiations basically they tell you is when you go at the table for discuss with your counterpart on issues one are found, you know they foreclose within that counterpart they in your interest for discussion. The interest of the APC was first past the post. The interest of the SLPP was proportional representation. So these are two issues we discuss, and we could not come to an agreement on them. So we decide, say, make them come at the general plenary. And even at the general plenary, we also not able to agree on which system of government for use. So we agree, say, on the presidential threshold, on the type of system we use. Then we send them. The parliamentarians, in fact, in me closing, I say the two leadership of the House of Parliament we present appear for agree on one thing, that the sovereignty of parliament should not be touched.
Now, us time now on negotiation, them on been take an oath of secrecy, because Honorable Paran was hired the other day with the interview and say certain thing and the way on be don't take oath to where on they agree on.
I'm not present wherever me not mix up with business. I learn. I'm a professional. I'm a lawyer, and I always don't conduct myself on trust. Shake hands without signing documents, without taking any oath, because my word is my bond.
But I've been getting understanding for the PR.
So this is what I have said, Khadija. You cannot foreclose SLPP interests na PR. So we discuss PR, and we even discuss the various type of PRs them we go be workable and Sierra Leone. But that no means say we the APC no get we own position way na first past the post. We want let people get that one the right. And you know what we go at this technical committee, we not just go start issues. One, we look at waiting the bill already get. Then beyond that, I want to know say the tripartite committee now the base document we follow through on. So we did not go there to start discussing fresh issues. We discussed within the tripartite committee, we don't agree on specifically resolution 36 and resolution 78.
When I get understanding, say you guys are going with the PR.
No, we go with within the resolution 78. That is that let it go to parliament for parliament to decide on it. Now, what's in the resolution 78 is unfortunate. I do not have resolution 78 here.
Because Honorable Bash is saying there was an understanding already.
So, like I say, probably the discussion of PR system lead them for understand say na then we go with. But we also discuss first past the post, and our position is first past the post. We are not.
So what's you wanna agree on? Waiting the both
we
parties
agree on say make them two issues here: the threshold and the type of proportional representation with the type of electoral system with the way we go prefer. Let go to parliament back. Let parliament go discuss them. That is it. Nothing beyond that. Nothing above that. So let people not come and try to give the impression say just because we discuss something at length means we agree saying that this will go. In fact, when we go na Toke. All waiting the SLPP come with was that all waiting the inside this document. Now before I go, we say no. We have to go through clause by issue by issue. Let me just swallow go. We agree on the one old document to say now. We get for go through issue by issue. In fact, Dr. Richard Conte said the reason why we do this, because if there are any issues of controversy, we are not here to make decision for the party. We have stakeholders of the party. We would have to call them back to discuss this issue. Now, in Honorable Bash, we say, well, this is unfortunate because we believe so una don't can una party for trust una, say una go able take decisions for them. So me come back and say, in as much as you are correct, but if there are controversial issues that come up, we would have to get back to the leadership of the party because we are not elected members of the party.
So now make no decision at okay.
No decision on PR and the presidential threshold. We still send them back to parliament.
Honorable Bash, according to Adi Macaulay representing the APC na the technical committee, so on all been there and go brief una, na them position this say they don't agree on nothing, they don't send them back to una na parliament.
To me, this point make me look very confused with the APC. Because at this point, I know we feel say we forbid they defend APC SLPP position. Because once they don't go inside the room as technical committee, they should be coming out speaking as a committee rather than speaking APC and SLPP. So unfortunately, if they are speaking APC and SLPP, at this point we don't so trust them. Say, una go take decision for we all agree we go take
decision.
We believe
we hold
on, sir. We don't agree say una na the technical persons. They make una na lawyers. Una go and do recommendations for we where we can look and take decision because the parliament get that right for make law. But we say if una don't go inside, una not take no recommendation, then it look like say no more the states just wasting time for create a committee where they go they not do nothing. They come back they say no parliament.
We are issues. We are common ground.
Hold on, sir. Hold on.
We are common ground.
The driver they drive just hold. I don't patient for listen to
when
you.
I'm patient, in fact, I make the police
for
you. Now they just drive
it. For say when document go to parliament get right for take the sole decision that they not correct. Let me tell Mr. Adibakoli, section 105 of the Constitution give power up to Parliament for make law. When we go, in fact, not just with a Parliament no more get for use the standing order, section 51 of the standing order. See, now we go to committee stage. Now we give documents to legislative committee for looking to them. But the law equal the constitution of parliament get a power. If we go once they don't do consultations, the law don't come to the bill don't come to we. Parliament the transition itself into a committee stage. And at that committee stage, Khadija, you don't cover parliament for plenty times. When parliament transform, after second reading, after the debate, parliament they form itself into a committee, and at that committee stage, now the parliament they do all of the corrections. If we feel strong, now only when parliament feels strong, so okay, let's bring other people in there. Not even at parliament level. We can just say, okay, let legislative committee go now and do further consultation. But the law not give say, wait, what's it not kind of parliament? A parliament is business. That make my parliament, even we don't do all this now. At this point, we don't, today, as to that they talk to you now, they can't form ourselves into committee. Nobody not got right to make no contribution when we form ourselves into committee except members of parliament. Now would they can't form yourself into a committee and look into the constitution? You technical expert or citizen will get interest in this law. The only way you're able to talk now for talk through you member of parliament, you representative. You can go down through your representative and tell us so, but now the representative no more get right now for make that law for make suggestion or make decision on behalf of you by this panel law there. But let me tell you. Lawyer, they say, when it comes to critical decision, yes, the party leadership for no. But me, I tell you, I believe, say, as young people, government, we don't do now the leadership position. When they put you before, then they expect you to take critical decision for them and can report. But the equality, we say, at that level, they don't even go report to NAC. A general body of NAC, those are they don't go report and explain to them.
Now this, I didn't committee tell una.
Now that didn't tell we. I did a gentleman, I don't say no deny that day. They tell me say that they don't go meet at NAC. They don't explain to NAC. Before finally they agree, they don't explain to NAC. NAC don't generally accept it, yes. This, that, then decision they don't take on behalf of the party, they stand by it. I don't say how they don't go deny. Because so to me one thing they
Mr. Macaulay, una at any point tell Honorable Bash then say
so we expected by this day, we so respect the technical persons. They make we make sure say a lawyer in the day. We so respect them that even when decisions are difficult, they can even bring recommendation. But let me tell you why they go say that no go back to the parliament. Now only when we don't the whole deal to next, we they argue say, but if we two technical person they don't take decision, APC don't tell me say they don't go inform, the NAC don't give them go ahead. Let we move. Now that time they say, okay, well let we give the other attempt, let them go meet back. Now that time we come on a door. Just to let them go down, start with a final resolution, say you sabati. All the two we don't agree on some of them here. Una go take decision for we down the parliament. So it's well done. Say all of them say I will give them. They arrive at nothing because we be expecting. Una bring recommendation to we. We are members of parliament, but we are also members of our political parties. When the political parties are representatives of the people. The members of parliament are representatives of the people. We believe that when political parties, they are not there to just win election. Then they are also there for determining how the country runs, for coordinate the party members. The second largest party and the biggest party, the SLPP, Richards, they do it in the best interest of the people of Sierra Leone. Then I can tell you, say, they're too political. We all get the same ideology for move this country. That the vehicles, they don't know who they use. Then they use the APC vehicle, who they use the SLPP vehicle. So they expect when the two vehicles meet and take decision, it is the best of the state. But all of it will go to where they will give them. Remember from Paul do first review to date, they did not arrive at anything. They arrive at everything, but they deny they did not arrive at everything. So they don't give me now back for local. So we are in parliament. At this point, today we go take the decisions where added they refuse to take. The decisions where added they take, they say no, they not take it again. We they can't take it. And we they take it, we know this because we did not say as representatives, we they take the best decision, we go stand test of time, we the people then we go say we develop this country.
Honorable Mr. Macaulay, as you hear from Honorable Bash, at this point, una left them confused, and the states don't spend lots of money for don't get them pre-dialogue there, agree on something, so that when they go reach na parliament, then go just do their own work as parliamentarian. But as it is now today, both MPs then they continue the debate and then they go into a committee stage. Hopefully, then they vote today and know waiting they happen. And up till now, una not come out with anything with all the dialogue there on our own.
So it is completely incorrect saying we not come out with anything. In fact, the only reason why we focus on the presidential threshold and on the type of electoral system they use are because these are the two issues when are the elephant in the room. And from Honorable Bash argument and you focus this morning, you definitely know say the devil is in the detail. What I mean by this? All in focus now on PR. It look like saying now PR, the SLPP don't really able for do whatever they want for do. But they go with the views of the majority of the people of Sierra Leone. Let us go with first past the post system. If something is not broken, don't fix it. We not waste money. Government not waste money at all. Khadija, there were several issues. But this one whole bill, over this one whole bill, you get about 21 provision. Now, only on 2 provision will they get the argument over. So if they come out now say, government go waste money because we're not able to come and agree, say, what the SLPP want first past the post system, now we they do, meaning that government don't waste money for nothing is unfortunate. I want to take una first to the amendment of section 32 of the constitution we get for do with the appointment of the electoral commissioners and on the members of the electoral commission. The law as presently is now the fact that president get the power for appoint anybody way not to a member of parliament, anybody way qualify for be a member of parliament, and anybody way for the time being not to a member of parliament, not to a minister or deputy minister, not to a person where they work in a public office. President appoints that person there in consultation with the other political parties. The word consultation don't bring boku confusion argument over time. So we agree, say we go see the law, we talk on them. The first bill we come out as is, waiting come out after the privilege session. Now that president will appoint certain people from certain organizations like SLAG, Bar Association, Interreligious Council, Labour Congress, Women's Group. Now, president, they go appoint one member from every one of them groupings here and put together what we call the Search and Nomination Committee. Now, this Search and Nomination Committee, now they go now advertise, shortlist, interview, and narrow down to 3 names.
I agree on that.
That just come. Narrow down to 3 names. We they forward to president for appoint. So we now the APC say, in as much as we don't move small for come to something way different from waiting currently exist, 6 of one is half a dozen of the other. For make president get the power for appoint, who that they go appoint the commissioner means say he still get direct a rule for appoint the commissioner himself. So we say, let we go to waiting day inside the PPRC Act as presently is, where you they get then groupings here, Bar Association, they nominate somebody rather than president appointing that person there. So during the session not okay, we agree say okay, instead of president having direct role in appointing members of this committee, we will agree for letting individual groupings here appoint or nominate their own representative. We president not get right for reject. So what we agree on there is, one, we forget 1 member from the Interreligious Council, 1 member from APA, 1 from Labour Congress, 1 from SLAG, 1 from the youth, and then they go come as a representatives of the National Youth Council. So what we intend for do is that every district get forget youth council. That district youth council they will elect their own representative. Now their own representative they can at the National Youth Council, with the National Youth Council through an election will represent their own person for let it represent them at this committee. Then with women, we need 2 women inside there. We say the National Forum, Women's Forum Network will come and also elect or nominate 2 of the new member for good day. So if Bash they say now waste government go waste money in this just because we not agree on presidential threshold and we not agree on PR is unfortunate. And beyond that, we also agree say this committee for be a standing committee, not to ad hoc committee, for be a standing committee, and this committee for also stand as the search and nomination committee for the appointment of the PPRC boss. You understand? Then we go further for agree, say, waiting then section 1 of the bill way bring additional qualification or requirement for the commissioner of ECSL was something we agree on. 1, we say somebody for hold a postgraduate degree from a recognized university, for if forget professional qualification and experience in governance and management. All then cannot be the inside with constitution as presently is. So we made a lot of progress. And beyond that, I just want not just focus on what we disagree on. Then we also let the public know what we agree on. And some of the issues that we agree on is 1, section 85 and section 87 of the constitution we get for do with the lifespan of parliament and also the time when the old elections. for members of parliament. We for delete and commodity because now entrenched clauses we go require referendum. We are the reason why they go through all this. Bash don't paint a picture as if the technical committee go under. We sit down, we spend 2 months idling by, not agreeing on anything. As I say, you get 21 clauses inside this bill. Now, only 2 days we get controversy. We say, "Lord, send go parliament back for let parliament go look at." So, for me, in my assessment, it is a job well done. Out of 21, we sent 2 backbone at parliament, so it was money well spent by government. But I also want let we discuss the issue of Pierre Khadija, because it look like
they clear say you say una not agree on that.
Yes.
So what in una recommend to una MPs, because today understand say then they vote quickly before can't honorable bash. What in are the recommendation of the technical committee una MP then for do today where they reach to the peers?
So first past the post system. It's sacrosanct. First past the post system is sacrosanct, and we get an ironclad system who we don't put in place for ensure say we win the vote. Not forget say section 108 of the constitution tell you say when you bring any bill in parliament, we now for alter any part of this constitution, you need the support of at least 2/3 majority of members of parliament at the emphasize of the definite article of members of parliament. It means that the number of members of parliament within the parliamentary book and register now them, and 2/3 majority now 100. And that 100 day, even when you take, because you don't get people habitually don't say the paramount chief members of parliament always they vote with the government of the day. So even when you take the government of the day, the paramount chief they vote and the SLPP vote, you put that together, they still need at least 5 members of the APC.
So now MPs then get for votes?
We get, all I will tell you is we don't get an ironclad bulletproof system we don't put in place for ensure say we maintain with 2/3 opposition to the bill.
They are not voting.
To the clause. I'm not going to tell you whether they vote or they vote, they go walk out or they go abstain. I'm not going to tell you that. All I will tell you is this. I mean, I will talk to we supporters then based on waiting we, the technical committee and we members of parliament don't sit down, we don't discuss. We don't ensure say waiting be happen during the Lara Taylor Pierce vote. Not happen again. We have an ironclad system in place, a bulletproof system in place for ensure say SLPP not get the 2/3 positive majority vote where they require for pass the bill in parliament.
How that on a system they go work when a secret ballots when they go for vote?
So you are not going to push me to talk about waiting we don't put in place, which I mean by ironclad. But I will tell you as I sit here, I am very confident that if we members of parliament sit down na parliament and execute waiting we don't agree on, we're basically legal through parliamentary protocols and rules, I go assure we members of we party and the general public say the first past the post system we una so don't support when a majority of the views of the people of this country will be the default system of government. But let we not forget, you see, Parande they be very disingenuous here. One, they pretend like say we not get proportional representation inside with constitution as presently is. We get proportional representation inside with constitution as presently is. And waiting they intend for do through this particular bill. Now for make sure say the system of government we for use, they come and entrench them. What in the 1991 constitution do with the Amendment Act of 2002, we ensure say we bring in proportional representation as a factor in play. Don't do is that we get 2 systems. As and when conditions them right, we go use one system. As and when conditions not right, and all this time up to 1996 we use proportional system. 2002 we use first past the post. 2002, we used proportional representation as well. 2007, we used first past the post. 2012, we used first past the post. 2018, we used first past the post. 2023, we used proportional representation. So let we not come and try for change a system we don't work for we. That is, as and when circumstances permit, we dey use either proportional representation or first past the post. Both of them are in our constitution. For us, they are fine as they are.
All right, let's bring in the Deputy Leader of Government Business, Honorable Bash. Today, una they go into the committee stage and hopefully una go vote for some of them clause there. So you don't clearly hear waiting at the Macaulay don't say, they don't give instruction or they don't tell the MPs them exactly waiting them for do, and according to them, they don't put bulletproof quote and unquote safeguard measures them. Let waiting be happen during the Lara Taylor Pierce issue no happen, and una no they get the 2/3 majority of the votes.
Today as I talk, I feel extremely bad. It's unfortunate. I now know say the APC, they're not good for themselves and they're not good for the country. Because if at this point, technical people them will be relying on, they don't go mix, they don't reach at recommendations, and they come and talk strongly with them kind of statements they are as if doing the constitution is about SLPP and APC. It's unfortunate. Because we expected the technical committee to be speaking as a thing. But for later even they say, oh, we don't put measures in place, we don't put bulletproof. We are not making a constitution for the SLPP. We are not making a constitution for the APC. We are making a constitution for the states. Because anything we SLPP when you feel so they do today, if tomorrow APC can, they will also benefit from it. But for letting me take an impression, the government before now don't spend huge sums of money for do a constitution, then they can't create impression on the public. Let's say when they do constitution for SLPP, how can we do constitution for the SLPP? How? If they can't, how will I arrive at such a nomination? You have told us in the meeting that all the decisions taken at the technical committee was communicated to NAC.
Are they being honest with you guys, Honorable?
I am to me any God what they serve. To be God what they serve. I'm not gonna lie in the public. You know, when are young people there? Let me carry talk a little at the day. They even tell we say then decisions when they reach, then go talk to an expanded NAC.
Can you just
somebody get the impression? Hold on,
Mr. Macaulay. Go ahead, Honorable Bash.
I don't patient policy. You know, no, they treat the people like say the people are not serious. Because if we don't want meet with the members of parliament, if we if we don't bend backwards, we will go meet. We will arrive at decision. We respect Unamo. We don't respect Una arrive. Una even tell me in the meeting say all the decisions you communicate and then knock. And knock don't give Una their blessing. So for now, I can't now because them leadership they are not agree with Una. Una not going to deny everything. It's wrong. It not show sincerity. We not go run it and they want some president. Is that even you, if you turn president, you want a constitution, we go start test of time. Look at the party position they are. It's not, we are not doing constitution for SLPP, no APC. If you turn president, that's what you want to rule. You don't go tell
Bash, I will not sit here you commenting on my character. This is what I will no, just listen. Bash, listen to me. You've had your time. Listen to me, let me speak. First of all, Khadija, for every time.
Hold on, Mr. Macaulay, hold on, let me make him point.
So, no, the fact is going beyond.
You will have your bite,
no
please.
problem.
Go on, Honorable Bash.
So for now, we all agree. We not say. Even why make we go tap at? Why make we say let them go technical committee? Because there are gray areas. 1 such a nomination, 2 threshold, 3 PR. These are the major gray areas where we say, okay, now what's done back? Don't go reach that decision. Go if you are not even happy. Tell us now so we end. We're not trying to say we are not agree. We all are gentlemen there. Not trying to say we not agree. No.
But you said don't accept say once we all sit down, we agree say some of the issues you won't able to agree on now. Send they go parliament. That was what you said. So it's not different from what you're saying now. It's different from what you're saying now. 6 of one is half a dozen of the other.
Whether you would have been agree, whether you would have been agree or not been agree, it doesn't not to law. At that level, you are not making law.
So
at that level, you are making recommendations to lawmakers for their consideration. Your recommendations is what you are denying.
Honorable,
but at the end of the day, now way forward, because now it looks like say the 2 months, all of what we do in the last 2 months. Now with the parliament they come back. There were no recommendations.
Honorable Bash,
yes, ma'am.
At this stage, taking into consideration what you don't hear, and Macaulay don't talk this morning regarding waiting for happen today in Parliament. That ensures a system there in place for let on not get the majority. What should the 2/3? What should the public expect? What should the public expect today?
That means they don't even determine say the state should not move with new laws. If they are grumbling that 2023 they were not happy because of this and this, and then they say we know they move with 2/3, then we continue with the existing law. What we the guy for do is to make sure say in future elections we don't have a semblance of what they grumbled about in 2023.
Certainly, I will assure you, Bash, this will never happen again. No, I just assure you, say we not allow this to happen.
Okay. If they agree now, say they are going to say, okay, law will maintain the status quo as it is, then fine. To me, as a member of parliament, I know the 1991 constitution, not any bad document. The PRO they talk to, we don't, the last elections, we run on PR 38A of the constitution is in there.
So now that they run back with, if this not pass, okay.
First of all, if this one not pass, we all know say if we go into boundary limitations now, we they use the midterm census because that's the most recent census, and these are the people also saying they don't want the midterm census.
So basically, let me tell you this: when you do boundary delimitation, you basically use the last decennial census, and the last decennial census, according to law, now the 2015 census, now the last decennial census, it not elapsed yet. The law say when you do, let me just make this, let me just make this very clear.
Article 2 tell you say the president at any given time he instructs for let them do a census.
They talk about waiting the constitution say. I also they look at the constitution. We tell we say we forget
is the midterm census.
We forget.
You don't know going to census or no census because of all of the arguments there. That's why.
And this is where we have the insincerity on the part of government. I am sorry, Mr. Bash. This is where the insincerity of government comes in. And Khadija, let me just say, you don't spend a lot of time. You don't spend a lot of time talking. Let me just make this point very clear. It don't bring come the issue.
Hold on, let it just end on this. They'll cancel you. Yes, go ahead, Honorable.
How did I make this conversation along?
No, now because they fail for understand what me they try for say. Now I made the conversation along.
Mr. Macaulay, go ahead, Honorable Bash.
At this point, we have a recommendation of a new constitution. For passing into law the new constitution, you need 2/3 of members of parliament.
That Mr. Macaulay said we're not able to forget.
If that means if for sure say APC not a progressive party. Because how can you determine even before whole committee stage?
Because we have our position on 2 issues. Bash.
Hold on. I think that at committee stage, that they disagree for agree. But for you would not make that decision even before we get to committee stage where we look at the word by word, page by page. For no disagree for agree. You even don't make up. You also don't make up your mind. If for sure are not progressive.
No,
because at that level,
Khadija, he spent a lot of time. Let me come in now.
Hold on, Mr. McCoy.
No, but I have to come in now. He's been wrapping up for the past 5 minutes.
Don't make up your mind. Say we go for grip and nothing. But no, not do this. No, run the country like so.
All right, Honorable Bash.
Allow yourself. No, get open mind. No, go to committee stage. You have your points like you are praising your point. I respect my point.
Honorable Bash.
We disagree for agree, but no make up your mind before we will go to committee stage.
All right, Honorable Bash.
That means you are not proactive.
All right, many thanks.
You're not progressive. That's not progressive thought.
All right, thank you. Quickly, Mr. Macaulay. Thank you.
Sorry, 1 minute. I believe we have progressive.
Khadija, they take 5 minutes for give me closing.
When they go to committee stage, then they raise the point like how did they raise, and so we go meet at a decision.
All right.
Now, leakage they give you one thing.
Test of time.
All right.
How did they not create and make sure, like say, before they reach safe, they don't determine, they don't get cloud, they don't get bulletproof. How can you make laws like that?
All right. Thank you, Honorable. Let's just come back to Mr. Macaulay quickly for just wrap up with his points, Mr. Macaulay.
So, firstly,
you don't listen to Honorable Bash.
I don't listen.
He believes that they get a way forward when they reach the parliament.
I don't listen to Honorable Bash, and let us not behave like say, like ostriches. We they take weed, we bury an gun, we left with waste nado. You feel say the problem they go away. It's not going away, right? There are two issues that are elephants in the room. One, the PR system. One, the presidential threshold. You don't have to be a rocket scientist for no say the APC and the SLPP don't stuck to their guns. We don't stick to we gun say, now first past the post with the run. And what make we do that one day? Because we don't engage with public, we don't engage with members. Now with various district, ward level, constituency level. And this is what they say they want. We as leaders of the party will make sure say waiting the majority of the people of this country want, now we go do. The fact say we not agree on proportional representation and the threshold for presidency, not mean say we not do any work. There are 21 how you call them? There are 21 sections in that bill. The fact say we not agree on two, not mean say we have failed. There are so many other issues in that bill that are progressive for this country. We, the APC, in the interest of progress, national development, and for ensure say what happened 2023 not go happen. Don't agree on all of them except two. That is the presidential threshold and the system of electoral system for use. Then on the issue of census, is accusing the APC of not being a forward-looking party, of not being honest to the people of this country. Himself don't say if we go back to constituency elections, we for don't do delimitation and we for use the last immediate census. We for don't get census in 2025. Just because they don't get the PR agenda, they ensure say they delay until December 2025, because if we don't do them at 2026, if we don't do it December 2025, at this time, we for don't get the clear number of people within this country, and we for don't even start the constituency delimitation, because they preemptively want to go with the proportional representation. Now make them delay. But I want for assure and say the laws say when they do constituency delimitation, you go back to the last decennial census numbers. What thing they do 2022 na midterm census, and the law say decennial, and the last decennial census na 2015, and for sure say the midterm census figures not correct. Or they do proportional representation in 2023. They therefore take the 2015 union, take the 2022 union, add them together and reach an average.
Right.
So basically, this is the position. The constitution as it is on the presidential threshold and the system of electoral system for use is fine. If it is not broken, don't fix it.
All right, many thanks, gentlemen. Honorable Bashiru Siliki. Thank you for joining me over the phone. No, say like busy morning.
But Shadena, I would as I come out, they can't parliament, and they can't see. No, you don't get you say.
Honorable, don't go away.
I was replying to what you said. I was replying to what you said before. If we
waiting the people for expect for Munan today.
They said they go stick to their gun.
Then we get an open conversation. We are members of parliament representing the country. The last decennial census, we know say it don't elapse. The census is ongoing. By the end of December, we will get a new census so that then will rely on for 2028. There is no way we will use an elapsed decennial census for conduct 2028 elections. Are they supposed to know that there's a lawyer? Right. And you know, say the census process don't start in December.
Bash, I will see you very soon, Bash. I'll see you in Parliament to go complete this discussion day.
So what they say, let Sierra Leoneans then talk to their members of Parliament. Then we get an open mind of the conversation, the instructions, so we don't come on at the party, not to for rely on. Then we make sure say we go with things alone, talk alone, and make decisions. We go stand the test of time. The PR, we then we'll get there and say, we said get there say, right. If it is not good, then we won't go take that decision. If it is good, then we'll take that decision. So do you? I want to tell you that say, all we to do, that we do for the interest of Salon, and we not get no. As a government, this constitution even good for we. Good for we. If we say we are fine with that. Okay. We don't use this question for the last 8 years. We could continue for user, but you know,
in good faith. In good faith. In good faith.
All right, many thanks. Honorable.
Bash, I'll see you soon in Parliament.
Okay,
and the kind of Parliament now look at talk.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Will not join me this morning. Well, now they end this edition of the Breakfast Show. Stay tuned to Liberty TV. They can go directly to Parliament. As we all know, MPs then they resume the debate again today. Last week, Tuesday, they didn't have Parliament until 2 a.m. Today, we don't know, maybe then go sleep Thursday morning. But they can go to Parliament now and link live for know waiting they happen there. Now, many thanks Adi Macaulay, where they are this morning for represent the All People's Congress and technical team will then be set up for get pre-negotiations with government before the bill reach na Parliament. But as it is, it's like consensus not be there. They still get disagreements. So go see how the MPs then get for votes today. And also Honorable Bashiru Siliki, when the deputy leader of government business na Parliament, states them position as SLPP party. We end the conversation and many thanks to Musa Saokoma and in team we support we for bring this edition of the Breakfast Show come to you. Mina Khadija Bangwadi say have a good day.
All right. Well, till we meet again, Mabel Kabade, have a lovely weekend. Goodbye. The world, they move fast, especially in the social media space. Every second, plenty things they happen, but waiting actually you they look for. Interesting story then at the social media where they shape your life. So, not waiting they happen at the problem, but how it affects you. Welcome to Trends. Also, we they bring you the real story them behind the social media noise. From technology, we don't take over the office them. So see them where they happen to we every day. We they dig deep, ask the hard question them but then story here. Join the conversation every Saturday, 10 to 11 o'clock na morning. Na all Liberty Online TV platform them.
Salone, they take action for every mama and every pikin. Together, we go reach zero. We all for take action, so no mama no go die where it give life. No pikin no go die from preventable sickness. No pikin no go left behind for take maclate. The race to zero, they on now.
But zero no go happen by chance. If you na mama or belle woman, take action, go na clinic early. If you na papa, take action, support mama, care you picking for maclate. If you na chief, take action, encourage belle woman them for go hospital for a well body one. We all for take action for save the life of we woman and picking them. So join with today for take action for reach zero. This message they come out from the Ministry of Health together with the Ministry of Information and Civic Education.
You are watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.